Okay, so in this one, what we're going to do is go through the solution for that traffic light problem. Hopefully, from the last video, you had a look at it. But we're just going to go through the solution. So, what is the problem? So, write a traffic light program that takes inputs red, amber, green, and outputs stop, reverse, or go. It uses a while loop. And if you type exit into it, it just stops the program. Cool. So solutions here, but pause the video, give it a go, and we'll go through the solution right now. Let's do it right now. Okay, cool. So we'll just do it here. We'll clear everything. Let's see, delete GG. Yep, easy. So I like to break things up into functions. So how we're gonna do this is like we'll have some like function here first, and we'll call it what are we gonna call it? Traffic light response, yeah, and that'll take so actually in Python there are these cool things where so you put the variable here, right? It'll take some color, very American. Even though I'm Australian, I spell it like an American. Anyway, so you can put this colon, and you can say the type. You can specify the type of the argument. And then you can also like do this arrow syntax and specify the return type. That is just like to help whoever's reading your code, understand what's going on. But if that's just like too funky and it feels a bit too advanced, it's fine. Just take it out. Okay, cool. And then I'm just gonna put pass for now, which just means do nothing. We'll get to solving that. So what's happening now? So what are we gonna do is we're gonna set up the while true. So it's like gonna be this continuous program. So while true actually just means run forever, right? Unless we stop it in the middle of the loop. Yeah? Because true is always true, right? Okay. So we're gonna take the user input. What that means is the program will prompt us for something, and then I will type something into the program while it's running. So how do we get user input? What we do is we use the input function, and we can tell them, okay, enter a color, red, amber, or green, yeah. Then given that user input, we need to we don't put colon there, so which is a color, right? It's just a color. So what we want to do is maybe they actually might do some stuff like this, right? Like green, but we only want to recognize lowercase things in this situation. So for example, we'd say, okay, action. The action is going to be actually just disregard that. I'll get to it later. So the action is going to be the return value of this, right? The traffic light response, which is the user input, which is the color, right? And then we'll just print the action. Okay, cool, easy enough. That's not the whole program, but we're getting there. Next, what we'll do, we'll just tab. Then, so we take the color, and we want to convert the color into just lowercase, right? So everything is just all lowercase. The way you do that is you just go color, because it's a string, dot lower. So the string has this method, every string has a method dot lower. And then, cool. And now what we do is we do if statements. So we go if color equals red. If it it equals red, we can sorry, if it equals red like this, like a string, right? Just print. So what happens when the traffic light's red? You just print stop. Just print stop. Stop. I don't want to type this all out again, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this and then go paste. That doesn't look right. Undo. Oh, it's okay. So we have to go. So if there's a second if, right, we just go elif. So elif. I'm going to change this to amber. And we change it to prepare. Prepare. Easy. And then we also do the same here, elif. And the last case is the green light, right? So that's gonna be green. And so what we'll do is we'll just go print go. Nice. And then we'll just put the else statement in case they like put some weird color. They'll just say so it's not so what we're doing, okay, so I actually messed this up. We're not printing things because remember the response here is going into this action variable, so we need to return something. We don't actually need to print anything, so this needs to be return. I'll change this to a return as well, and this to a return. Get rid of those, get rid of that, oh my bad, get rid of that one, get rid of, and get rid of this one, get rid of that one. Easy peasy. And we'll just do the else as well, the else case, which is like everything else, and then I'll just be like return not a color, man, not a color. Make that a string. Okay, cool, so that's the logic for the traffic lights. Now this is going to be running forever, right? But we also need a exit condition. So what we'll do is we'll get the user input, but if user input equals exit, right? We'll just quit the program, which will be so we'll just say bye. Say bye, and then we'll just what are we going to do? We're going to break. So break is a way you sort of break out of a loop. You break out of the loop. So it's like, so you know this is running forever, and whenever it sees this break statement, it'll just break out of the loop, and then there's nothing after the loop, so it's all done. Okay, cool. Let's run this program. There we go. Syntax error. Enter a color. Cool. So that needs to be a string. Cool. Enter a color. Let's go red. Stop. What about green? Go. Easy. Okay, let's just quit the program. Not a color. So what happened there? Why aren't we quitting? Uh-oh. Still going, eh? Weird. Oh no, because it's not quit, it's exit. We programmed it to be exit, not quit, right? Like, why is... Okay, so it's exit. It's exit. Okay, cool. We exited the program. Okay, cool. So that's the solution. And there you go. Okay, next we'll move on to lesson 5. It'll be good. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.